Alright, so in this problem, I have x squared minus 1 is equal to x minus 1 squared. So I want to find the value of x here. So to start, my solution, first start with x squared minus 1 is equal to x minus 1 squared. Now I'm going to go ahead and expand x minus 1 squared. So if I have something in the form a squared minus b squared, I'm actually going to expand x squared minus 1. So if I have something in the form a squared minus b squared, this is equal to a plus b times a minus b. So in this case, x squared minus 1 is the same thing as 1 squared. So a is equal to x and b is equal to 1. So now I have x plus 1 times x minus 1, which is equal to x minus 1 squared. Now, if I subtract x minus 1, I get x plus 1 times x minus 1 minus, if I subtract x minus 1 squared minus x minus 1 squared is equal to 0. Now x minus 1 squared, that's the same thing as x minus 1 times x minus 1. Now if I factor out x minus 1 from this, I get x minus 1 times x plus 1 minus x minus 1. This is equal to 0. Now this is equal to x plus 1 minus x plus 1. And which is equal to, these two x's cancel out, so all I'm left with is 1 plus 1, which is 2. So I have x minus 1 times 2 is equal to 0. So now to solve this, I'm going to have to distribute the 2. So 2 times x is 2x, and 2 times negative 1 is negative 2. So I have 2x minus 2 is equal to 0. So now to solve this, I simply add 2 on both sides. These two cancel out, and I have 2x is equal to 2. Now from here, all I have to do is divide both sides by 2. These two cancel out, and I am left with x is equal to 2 divided by 2, which is 1. So this is my answer. Alright, so in this problem, I have x to the power of 4 is equal to 4. So to solve this problem, I'm going to first go ahead and subtract 4 on both sides. So then these two cancel out, and I'll be left with x to the power of 4 minus 4 is equal to 0. Now I can rewrite x to the power of 4 as x to the power of 2 times 2. So now I have x to the power of 2 times 2 minus 4 I can rewrite as 2 to the power of 2. So I have this is equal to 0. Now if I have something in the form a to the power of m times n, this is equal to a to the power of m to the power of n. So x to the power of 2 times 2, this is equal to x to the power of 2 to the power of 2 minus 2 to the power of 2 is equal to 0. Now if I have something in the form a squared minus b squared, this is equal to a plus b times a minus b. So in this case, a is equal to x squared and b is equal to 2. So now I have x squared plus 2 times x squared minus 2 is equal to 0. This gives me two equations. X squared plus 2 is equal to 0 and x squared minus 2 equals 0. So for x squared plus 2 equals 0, simply subtract 2 on both sides, and I have x squared is equal to negative 2. Now I'm going to take the square root on both sides. Square root of x squared is x, and the square root of negative 2, this is the same thing as square root of 2 times square root of negative 1. And if you guys already didn't know, the square root of negative 1 is equal to I. So now I have x is equal to square root of 2i. This is plus or minus. Now for x squared minus 2 equals 0, I add 2 on both sides. I have x squared is equal to 2 Now if I take the square root, square root of x squared is x, and the square root of 2, this is positive or negative, square root of 2. So my four solutions are x is equal to positive negative square root of 2i, x is equal to square root of 2i, x is equal to negative square root of 2i, x is equal to square root of 2, and x is equal to negative square root of 2. Alright, so in this problem, I have 2 to the power of 20 minus 4. So to solve this, I'm going to first start by rewriting 20 here as 10 times 2. So now I have 2 to the power of 10 times 2 minus 4. Now, if I have something in the form a to the power of m times n, I can write this as a to the power of m to the power of n. So in this case, 10 we can think of as m and 2 as n. So we can write 2 to the power of 10 times 2 as 2 to the power of 10 to the power of 2. Now I have this minus 4. Now 2 to the power of 10, that's the same thing as 1024. So now I have 1024 to the power of 2 minus 4. And 4 I can rewrite as, 1024 I can rewrite as 1000 plus 24. So now I have 1000 plus 24 squared. Now I have this minus 4. Now if I have something in the form a plus b squared, this is equal to a squared plus 2ab plus b squared. So 1000 plus 24 squared, that's going to equal to 1000 squared plus 2 times 1000 times 24 plus 24 squared. Now I have this minus 4. Now 1000 squared, that's equal to 1 million. 2 times 1000, that's 2000. 2000 times 24, that's going to be 48,000. Plus 24 squared, that's equal to 576. And finally, I have minus 4 at the end. So now, I'm going to go ahead and simplify all of this. So 1 million plus, let's first start from the end and work our way up. So 576 minus 4, that's 572. So now I have 1 million plus 48,000 plus 572. Now 48,000 plus 572, that's equal to 48,572. So now I have 1 million plus 48,572. And finally, 1 million plus 48,572, that's just going to be 1,048,572. So this is my answer.
Guys, welcome back to Click Academics. In today's video, I'm going to be teaching you guys how to solve this exponential equation. So we have 25 to the power of x is equal to 125. Now, when we're solving problems such as these ones, and we're using exponents, we always want to make the bases of these two terms the same. As you can see here, the bases of these two terms right now are 25 and 125, which aren't the same. So we need to change these two terms so that they have the same base. Well, what's a common base for these two terms? 5, because 25 is equal to 5 squared, and 125 is equal to 5 to the power of 3. So if we plug these values in for our numbers here, both our bases would be 5. So now we have 5 squared to the power of x is equal to 5 to the power of 3. Now, if we have something in the form a to the power of m to the power of n, this is equal to a to the power of m times n. So 5 to the power of 2 to the power of x, this is going to equal 5 to the power of 2 times x, which is simply equal to 5 to the power of 2x. So now we have 5 to the power of 2x is equal to 5 to the power of 3. And if we have something in the form a to the power of m is equal to a to the power of n, then this means that m is equal to n. So right here, we have 5 to the power of 2x equals 5 to the power of 3. This means that 2x is equal to 3. Now, this is a simple equation. All I have to do is isolate x, so I'm going to divide both sides by 2. These two cancel out, and I get x is equal to 3 over 2. So this is our answer.